What is no contact and why we should be doing it is the topic for today. Greetings, you bloody lovely lot. It's me again, Matt, TopicEx, relationship breakup coach from the UK, sending all my hugs to you guys who are going through difficult times. If you have joined this channel, it's apparent that you're very confused right now, but don't worry, because this is a lovely network here on this channel, and you will find full support. And I do urge people to come onto the comments and show their love. Also, big shout out to my number ones, you know, the first subscribers that I've got who have stuck with me through this 3-year journey on this channel. So a big shout out to you guys. You know who you are. Thank you for stepping in, coming in sometimes with your emails just to say, hey, I'm still here. It means so much to me. You don't understand. Moving on, we are talking about what is no contact and why we should be doing it. Now, I have made a video ages ago about no contact, but now I've kind of found my place on this channel. I'm going to do a kind of another no contact video. In order to do this, we need to go back to initial breakups. When we break up with someone, it's devastating, it's heartbreaking, it's confusion. And when they're pushing away, we want to come in closer and try and convince them to give us another chance. We're trying to fix a problem that doesn't make us feel good, right? So we want to go in and fix that. But of course, they have had enough by then and they're pushing us away, expecting us to message them, call round their house, send them lovely gestures, and all this malarkey. They are done. We are now becoming a burden, but we need to take a grip of ourselves, and this is where no contact comes into play, and it has so many benefits, it's unbelievable. And I'm going to go through some great benefits of no contact. I do want to add that no contact isn't an easy thing to do. It's a hard thing to do. No contact is basically creating a void, a distance between you and your ex. There's no communication. What does this do? Number one, what it does is give your ex a chance to heal. They need time through this, okay? And we need time through this as well. You got to understand, when we're pushing and pushing and pushing, we're acting very unstable and like we haven't got our shit together. By going no contact, we are showing to them that, hey, I acted a bit freaky, but I've got my shit together. Very attractive. We're showing them that. When they're going in no contact and they're not communicating to us because we're not communicating to them, right, they are healing, okay? They're going through their own process of this, okay? And at first, they like the distance. That's the truth. They like the distance. They're not going to sit there and go, oh, why aren't they contacting me? It doesn't work like that because we pushed so hard, okay? We've annoyed them, okay? We've acted a bit weird, a bit stalkerish. That's a turn off, guys and girls. So that is why they're feeling right good at the moment. And we're feeling like shit. But as I say, two different paths. Number two, why is no contact good? Well, no contact is really good for us because we have to deal with these emotions on our own, okay? We can't project our emotions on our ex. We're going to get nowhere, right? All we're going to be doing is coming across, like I said, weird and stalkerish and unstable. By containing our emotions and keeping them over here instead of over there towards your ex, what we're doing is processing this breakup and dealing with our anxiety, our depression, and our lonely, general crappy feeling. That's why it's so important to talk to people, guys. Don't hold that in. Talk to people like myself, friends or family, if you've got a good support network there. They don't need to be knowing that we are hurting incredibly over here. They don't. We don't need to tell them. We don't need to put our hands up and go, by the way, I'm in no contact. I'm really hurt, but I get what you're saying. We're not. We have to keep it all a mystery, guys, because that's attractive, right? So while we are in no contact and we're letting this void grow greater, we are now giving them a chance to process the breakup. They're going to go out there and they will potentially date other people. I know it's horrible to say, but there's good news within that, because when they find out potentially they are all horrible people out there because they're not you. 9 times out of 10, they come back. They need to go through this process. By going into no contact, we are showing them, hey, I get the message. I understand it's over. And I'm going to give you that space that you need. Very important, guys. We cannot be in their personal space, and we can't give them a chance to miss us and regret their decision if we're always in their space. That's very crucial. Remember that. So no contact really, really helps all this negative stuff die down. Now, no contact for us after we get through the healing stage of a breakup, it makes us look at things in certain lights totally different. You might not be in that position right now, but I have, and I've been through it. Yes, I went through the depression part, the loneliness, but healing through all that, and it does take time, made me look at the situation a lot easier because my emotions were stabilized. Okay, I was still in no contact and I was stabilized. I was healing through this breakup and started to feel a lot better. That's why no contact is important. But are we doing no contact the right way? I hear you all saying. Well, are we really? Because let's go through some stuff. No contact is completely disappearing off the face of the earth for your ex. And that means social media. You know, I always say in social media, let's not block our exes. Let's unfollow them. 2 reasons why. 1, unfollowing them, we don't want to be hurt by seeing their posts they put up. Some exes might do it to call you out of no contact or to cause you pain by seeing certain things that they might post. For instance, life's so brilliant right now. Check out my new man. Life's so brilliant right now. Check out my new woman. Okay, we don't want to be seeing nothing like that. And so we protect ourselves by unfollowing them. Now, other thing here, crucial part, we don't block them. Why don't we block them? Well, we don't block them for the simple fact is we're leaving a line of communication still there. Even though we have unfollowed them and unfriended them, they can still add us as a friend if they want to communicate. Really important that, guys. But it's only important if you do want your ex to reach out to you. If you've had enough of your ex totally, then you will block them, right? But that's not an easy decision to make because we don't want to be blocking them out of spite because you've only got to unblock them again and that's going to look a bit weird on your path. Blocking them, unblocking them. It's too transparent and they're going to see through that. So be very careful of your move there. I always say unfriend them and 9 times out of 10 they usually add you back when they're ready to communicate. And guys, if you are being added again from your ex, very good sign. They want to communicate with you, but I do say don't start the communication too needy. Wait for them to, if you choose to accept the friendship, obviously wait till them to reach out to you still. That's important. Now, it's not just things like Facebook, Instagram. We also need to look in Spotify, someone told me. We don't want to be looking at what songs they're listening to because, well, we don't, okay? If there's the sad songs, we might think, oh, they're thinking about me. No, the rabbit might have just died and they're probably listening to a sad song to get over it. We can't assume things here, guys, okay? So we need to protect ourselves and we can't play detective. And that's what happens when we go for a breakup. We play detective. We analyze certain things. Oh, that could mean this, that could mean that. No point. You're wasting your time, your breath, and your brain power. So there's no point. So sit down and anything that you think is contact with your ex, we need to get rid of it. Not out of spite. We need to do it so we can start healing. Guys, it is so important that through this void that we are creating, through the no contact, we don't just sit there and wait for something to happen. A lot of people would sit there and wait for a result. Email me and say, listen, it's been 2 weeks, no contact, why ain't they come forward? No contact, guys, is one of the hardest things you do. And also, it's going to take time. And when people don't get results within the first 2-3 weeks, they wonder why it's not working. Guys, this could take months. You've got to prepare yourself for that. And you've got to put yourself in a position to keep going forward. The best chances to get your ex back is to get over your ex. Weird, isn't it? I'm sure that you've heard this many, many times, that my ex reached out to me and I weren't even thinking about her. It comes out of the blue. That's because we've gone through the pain, through the breakup, and we're rebuilding ourselves and we're moving forward. Doesn't happen to everyone, but that does happen. I have seen it happen. And that's kind of a mystery there in itself. But what can you say? So when we are in this stage, we have to put things forward to get over our ex. Yes, we can grieve a few days. Yes, we can be sad for a couple of weeks. But there will come a time when we have to put ourselves first, and we have to kind of have that FU mindset and put ourselves out that hole and get ourselves motivated enough to push through. So guys, it is so important to go into no contact if your ex has walked away from you and finished with you. It's important to do that. And it's okay if you beg and plead. But there is a line of begging and pleading if you go over it. And as I mean, like stalking them and going round to their house and bombarding them, because you will come across as unstable. No one likes an unstable person, guys. It's unattractive. Confidence and portraying yourself like you've got your shit together is more attractive, okay? Just take that on board. So no contact is very important when we go for a breakup, because we can't do anything about it. So we have to pull away and trust no contact to do the work. And it is doing the work, okay? We're getting rid of the negative stuff. We're having time go by where they have the chance to really reflect on if they've made the right decision. And they need to do that without being forced, because if we're going, give me another chance, then that's not making up their own mind, right? They're being pushed into a corner, and no one likes that, especially Baby from Dirty Dancing. So listen, guys, stay strong. If you do want to book up with me, then all my links are in the description below. Until then, you're all beautiful people. I will see you later.